In a world filled with things on the internet, two men, one podcast, two pours.
You want to make sure to live, laugh, and love.
Yeah. Well, friends and family gather here.
That's right. Oh, coffee. Where else would the coffee be?
I don't know.
Under the coffee sign.
You ready to go?
Absolutely. Ready? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special Two Pour Podcast edition. We are not in Indian Trail, North Carolina. As you notice, a different backdrop. We are actually in the woods of West Virginia. No, we're not. Actually, we're
in the hollers.
We're down in the holler. We are in the mountains of North Carolina in Newland, right outside of Linville, North Carolina. Popular town to go and ski and hit the slopes and do things like that.
Ski,
Have
hit
fun.
the slopes, go and visit the locals there at a couple of different cafes you can go to. The all-you-can-eat breakfast was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
quite filling.
Yeah, and that's going to start out our shout-outs, actually. Kay's Kitchen.
Kay's Kitchen.
Listen, do your part. Do Google reviews. I know this guy. We had a conversation before this, and this guy hates my Google reviews.
Well, here's my thing.
I do my part, though.
Businesses, they rely on you not shitting on them all the time.
Well, exactly right.
Here's my
So
problem
if
with
your
people.
product is good, it's going to get a great review from me.
I know, but so you're that guy. Like when there's a movie with the restaurant guy, he's a 3-star Michelin guy, and they're like, "Oh, Jason Bridwell just walked in, and he's going to come here and demolish your menu."
Well, I mean, if they knew what was good for them.
Right. All right, so go with the shout-outs, man. But anyway.
So Kay's Kitchen, Newland, North Carolina. Wonderful staff. Everybody was super nice. Food was great. We are
Phenomenal.
Still stuffed 2 hours later.
Pause.
God bless. Ate a lot. It was great.
He sets it up so much.
This guy, a little bit more, but all right.
We had a little potato casserole and we had some bacon crispy.
Fresh cooked to order omelets.
Had some omelets, had some fresh biscuits with a little bit of that southern gravy.
What was the special ingredient there?
Oops. Sorry.
What was the special ingredient in that gravy?
Fuck off. Love.
Oh, that's right. Cooked with love.
Right. What else
Thank
we
you.
got? What other
All right,
shout-outs,
anyways, got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Blue Diamond Pest Control. Call them for all your pest control needs, residential and commercial, 704-701-0876 or bluediamondpc.net. Call Jeff and the guys and girls.
Maddox.
Call Jeff Maddox and the guys and girls over at Blue Diamond. They'll take care of you.
They'll sort you out.
Make sure to mention Two Pour Podcast for your special discount. Thanks, Jeff. Love you. I know he hates me for saying that, but yeah, tell him Two Pour Podcast sent you and sign up now.
Tell him Blanco sent you.
Yeah, so we have a
This the whole time, I promise you.
yeah, and I love your hat, by the way. I just keep wanting to call you Igor.
Well, you can.
Or Comrade.
Well, you can call me whatever you want. But I'm James. Yeah. I'm James.
All right,
J.
Susan.
Bass.
All right, so
Proudly.
why don't we switch gears here, because we got an interesting set of topics today. But Penelope Bourbon, this is a first one for us,
Dude. It's good.
Or first one for me.
Yeah,
at least I have not had this one.
I've had this before. It's smooth. You did some research about it. Interesting research. That I think just by the age, right?
Yeah, and Penelope has a lot of different variations. There's a lot of different labels, a lot of different types for this one. This one is the 4-grain straight, so it's mixed with corn, wheat, rye, and barley, are made with those 4 grains. And Penelope's a younger company.
2018.
So the owners, Mike Palladini and his wife Carrie, they had a daughter. Go figure. Her name was Penelope, and they started out this bourbon,
well, you're gonna
in celebration for her name.
You're gonna like this bourbon. It is super smooth. It is down in my wheelhouse with the proof. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's on that 80.
Is it 80?
Yeah, it's 80.
80. Yep.
80.
So
super smooth.
And it's wild. So this one is actually it's a product from Indiana.
Really?
And a little bit of Kentucky water. So a little bit of a mix. Sweet.
Granddaddy's favorite juice.
It smells sweet. Okay. What you think?
Dude, I told you, man. That could be a daily sipper for me, for sure.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Come home after a long day. You want to have a couple pours before you go to bed.
I dig that.
Is that not? I told you that has that Eagle Rare finish. It has that smooth.
Yeah. So
zero. I mean, obviously it's 80 proof, but it's got that. It has zero spice for me.
So the crazy thing is we have had some of these bourbons to where it's stronger proof, higher proof at least, and tasted smooth.
Right.
And then we've had some that are a little bit lesser on the proof, but just harsh. That one right there has a quick buildup. Like it's going to hit you and then smooths out with a little bit of sweet finish on the end. I like that. I dig that.
I wonder if the whole process of it with doing it with the corn, rye, wheat, whatever. But
yeah.
And then obviously the hints of caramel and whatever they're putting in there.
Yeah, definitely caramel in that.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it almost has a syrupy, like a syrupy caramel finish. I like that a lot.
It's super light, super more of a blonde looking color to the actual deal. But again, it's 2018, right? So this is a young group.
Yeah, it is.
Bravo to a young group like this who can make
who are knocking out of the park off the bat. And they use a different charred barrel with a different charred top, like a different grade. So I think it's a 4-barrel 2 top. So still learning a little bit about that, but whatever they're doing.
They're doing
you guys are doing it right. So Mike and his wife Carrie and their lovely young daughter Penelope.
Reach out to the 2-4 podcast, and we'll be happy for you to be a sponsor for us.
That's right. Send us some free bottles. We'll be glad to talk good about it. So, and actually, this one right here won a double gold medal at the SIP Awards. Yeah. So the SIP Awards is an international competition where average everyday consumers come in and judge all of these liquors.
Right. So it's not like Oktoberfest where you drink beer out of a glass boot.
No, not at all. Actually, far from that.
Okay. I don't know. It's just what I was thinking, right?
Okay.
I feel like an animal. I'm out here in the wilderness. I'm out here in the mountains. I got to let you know something. They've had to stop me from going outside and hunting food and bringing it in here because my primal instincts are coming up.
Yeah.
I can freak. I'm telling you, I feel like an animal right now. But for the respect of this mountain, the creatures on this mountain, and my friends here, I decided not to go and kill the bear. But,
the messed up part about it is this morning when we left for breakfast, you were so hangry, you went out and chased a bear.
Yeah.
And I had to jump in and help the bear.
Yeah, right? Like a mystical song, right? You catch me outside fighting the grizzly bear. Help the bear. That's
all right.
One of the greatest lines ever.
He's an animal.
I think that
tell us about this topic today.
I think that I think it's great to go and talk about serious things or talk about financial literacy or talk about changing your mindset and all these kind of things and giving things. I like this deal. This is a top 5 episode, okay? And
what does that consist of? What does that mean? What does top 5 mean?
So top 5, meaning that we have 5 categories. And in these categories, I have my personal top 5 and Jason has his personal top 5.
And Jimmy's going to tell me why my 5 are wrong.
Yeah.
That's going to be the whole purpose of this episode.
Right? So this is the deal. All right? We're going to do top 5 rappers.
Yep.
Top 5, and those rappers could be in groups, can be whatever like that. It's just who your individuals are. All right.
And this is our favorite. We're not trying to claim the world, but
and we're not looking at top 5 of what other people are picking. This is your own deal. Top 5 90s movies. Okay.
So many good ones there.
Top 5 music videos.
Which was such an interesting topic. I mean, that was.
How much do you miss that shit? Like,
MTV music.
We have our cell phones at our beck and call right now, but I remember coming home from school and you turn it right on MTV or right on BET or whatever. Yep. You're watching these videos and it's some jaw-dropping shit. I can't wait to hear what you got. Right?
Yeah. How cool was that too? Seeing like premieres of videos and stuff like that. And now you can't get in. I haven't seen MTV in 15 years.
Right.
It was like all reality shows, and I went away from it. Bring back the videos.
All right. So this is Jason's pick here. The top 5 breakfast cereals. That's important, though.
Listen, who doesn't like breakfast cereal? I don't care how old you are. Who doesn't like good cereal?
If I told you something, would you listen to me?
Maybe.
I like it.
Good. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right? All right.
Top 5
so good topic. What's the last one?
Last one is our top 5 actors or actresses that we that we have, right?
Okay.
Top five. Now, we didn't say top five because it's just fucking top
five.
Okay.
Gotcha. So how do you want to play this? What are we going with first?
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in a sequential order here. I'm gonna take control of the way this show goes today. Jason Bridwell
captaining the ship.
He's a micromanaging maniac, knuckle dragon.
Don't believe the hype.
All right. But no, man, I think this is gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. I really want to hear some comments though, if y'all agree or disagree with some of the stuff we're coming up with.
Yeah,
here,
let Jimmy know he's wrong, please.
All right,
okay?
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. So we're going to start with 90s movies, all right? 90s movies.
Ooh, okay.
And I wanted to do 80s movies at first. And you were like, man, but 90s, let's go with 90s because we were a little bit older.
Yeah.
A little bit more cognizant of what's going on, right?
That's right, yeah.
But there's some 80s movies that are just insane.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I mean, we could sit here and rattle them off right now. But you can't go wrong any decade. No. There's so many good movies. But the 90s is insane. Trying to narrow it down to 5.
All right, so here we go. Top 5.
What you got?
I'm going to go first on this deal. You go first on the next one.
I'm excited to hear these.
All right, top 5. I've got Nothing But Trouble.
Okay.
All right, Goodfellas.
That's a good one.
Any Given Sunday.
Great movie.
Menace to Society. You can't beat that one.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the last one?
Go for it.
Boys in the Hood. I'm sorry, man.
You can tell where your heart's at as far as the feeling on that one.
Now let's go here. This is the process.
Yeah.
Now you tell me yours.
Okay. All right. Why? You want to hear why
No.
I picked it? Okay.
No,
my top 5.
after.
All right. Top 5. Pulp Fiction.
Oh my God! How did I miss that?
Independence Day. Forrest Gump.
Jenny, wherever he was going, I was running.
She tasted like cigarettes. Saving Private Ryan.
Damn.
And The Matrix.
Holy shit! Right. I'm proud of that.
But you see what I'm saying, though? Your 5 would easily go in my top 10, 15.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, because all 5 of those are great. I can't hate on you for that. But why did you go with some of those?
So why? Because they were the most impactful when I was growing up. They were the things that were interesting to me.
They struck an accord with you.
They struck a chord. You know, Goodfellas. You know, the whole deal when you grow up and you're like, oh, the mob, whatever. And yeah. It was based on Henry Hill or whatever his name was. It was based on a real character or whatever.
One of the most well done.
Well done. Ray Liotta.
Yes.
Oh my
Joe
God.
Pesci.
Right.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
De Niro.
But it was so well put together. It made little troubled people like myself be like, God, I want to be a fucking gangster when I get older.
I want to be a gangster when I grow up.
I can't wait to walk across the street and hit somebody in the face with a gun. Right. That's what we're trying to show our kids. Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing But Trouble. Nothing But Trouble. Chevy Chase, Demi Moore, Dan Aykroyd, John Candy. When I tell people about this movie, they're like, "What do you mean? Nothing But Trouble?" Look it up. It's got to be one of the
I've never
best
seen that
movies
one.
ever.
I've never seen it. I know it's a good one, but I've never personally seen that one.
So Chevy Chase is Mr. Pimp Daddy kind of guy trying to act like he's the shit. Demi Moore is just this damsel, just this hot chick.
She was really big in the 80s too, late 80s.
And
so I would have thought that by those characters, I would have thought that would have been an 80s movie.
And she's beautiful in this movie. And then they're driving through this podunk town, going to or from a party or something, and they end up getting pulled over by this ragtag deal, and they take him to this crazy. I don't want to spoil it, but it's obvious it's a fucking 90-year-old movie.
Like a prison? They take him to prison?
They take him to the house, and Dan Aykroyd is the judge, and he's the most.
Oh shit!
Yes.
At the junkyard.
And John Candy.
I have seen that. Yes, because Digital Underground was in that.
Yes.
Digital Underground was in that. Tupac was in that movie. Yes, I've seen that.
All right, so great movie. All right,
that is a great movie.
Any Given Sunday. All right, I was blessed enough to be coached in sports by some of the greatest coaches, some of the worst coaches too, and you can't put into words what Al Pacino did.
That speech.
For that inch, you're gonna die for that.
Oh man, that's such a great. He is so good. I don't know if there's anybody better on the monologues.
No,
just that 5-minute session.
Fucking believable,
incredible.
He did. Phenomenal.
That was one of my semifinalists, so to speak.
Menace to Society and Boys to the Hood, both of them were growing up in East Charlotte, going to Druid Hills and going to Albemarle Road Middle and going to schools where I'm just going to be honest and say it. We went to black schools. You know what I'm saying? It was
we did.
predominantly black, and it was
Learned a lot.
yeah. That dude, you are what you're around. You gravitate toward what you're around, right? While you still have your own identity and isolate that. Those movies were so crazy because we didn't live in that world. Some people fantasize and romanticize about wanting to be gangster or wanting to live in the hood. And my biggest pet peeve are stupid ass white people that were like, man, shit, man, my life, man, dude, you live in a fucking $500,000 house.
I hate my skin color.
Yeah, I hate being white.
I'm wrong.
I hate my white privilege.
Yeah.
Like, man, you wouldn't last a fucking millisecond in that kind of world.
And
right?
how many people? Let's be honest, too. How many people do we know who grew up in those areas?
Right.
They're not romanticizing it.
No.
And they're not. I mean, they might be proud to know where they came from and that they got out of it, but they're trying to get out of it.
Yeah,
they
not
don't
back in.
Why would you try to get in?
So I respect that. I want to.
Got you. Go ahead.
Before you go on yours,
Okay.
I'm gonna spin off a couple things.
But curveballs over here.
No, all it's gonna make you
Hershiser.
do. All it's gonna make you do is go, damn, I should have picked that one.
Some semifinalists.
All right, gotcha. All
Yep.
right. Waterboy. What about?
I don't like Adam Sandler.
What about Devil's Advocate? What about Tin Cup?
Oh, hold on. Was Devil's Advocate in the 90s?
Yep. What about White Men Can't Jump? What about Sandlot? What about My Cousin Vinny?
Yes.
Pretty fucking good movie.
All great
What
movies.
about Boondock Saints?
Can I revise my list and take out one?
What about Fifth Element?
Yeah, good one.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
And I could go and go and go.
What, Mila Jovovich or whatever?
Yeah,
There's
old
something about her.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Old ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, we
I had
dated for a little
I
while.
had
We
to
both
leave
dated her
I had to leave
different
her for
times.
my
It's
wife,
kind of weird.
because my wife is way better looking and better than she is. But we
Absolutely.
dated. It's history.
Yeah.
But ancient history.
Ancient history, yes.
So tell me why.
Pulp Fiction to me is Tarantino's best work.
Facts. I
You know what I
agree
mean?
with that.
That such great characters with Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis, Ving Rhames. It is a great movie. And in true fashion, Tarantino, a little risque, his little scene in there at his house.
Oh God!
You know what I mean?
Happened right now.
Oh, he'd be canceled.
He'd be canceled, which is stupid, by the way.
Yeah, but I like what he does in M. Night Shyamalan. They always play a role in their movies.
Yeah, I
they
think
always
that's
show up randomly. Now, M. Night Shyamalan's always has a little role, and Tarantino normally gives himself a little bit more of a role. But
I do want to give a
think it's his
disclaimer
best.
that I am drinking a Rolling Rock beer on the Bourbon Show because we are on vacation. We're resetting, and I just want to put that out there. All right, go ahead.
and it is also great to disconnect, and we're having fun. We're here working all weekend, recording some podcasts for you guys.
Absolutely.
So Independence Day, classic. It was kind of the first one of its kind.
First one of its kind. The graphics were crazy.
The first one with all the CGI.
Right.
Saw it at the movie theater. When I had cable, you flip on TNT or something like that, and it would always come on once a weekend or something.
The idea,
it's great to see.
The idea of it didn't look so far fetched. When you watched the video of them over the buildings, you're like, damn, that's the first time that you could be like, that looks real as hell.
And it's also one of those like, man, I could see this happening.
Right.
I could see this being the way that this plays out.
You know what else I could see happening? Or the stupid people that will get on top of the building.
Absolutely.
And be like, peace and love.
Take me away. Beam me up.
I'm
Pause.
so glad. I wish that they would let me be like, before you blow up everything, can I come up there and
Just
hit her in the head with a freaking
with a sack of nickels.
All right, go ahead.
I love that. All right, so Forrest Gump. Come on, man.
what a great...
won awards.
Do you know
Tom Hanks?
Do you know
Great
that there were 2 or 3 different people that turned down that role before Tom Hanks did it?
I did not know that. I wonder who did.
Sean, look that up real quick. Who turned down Forrest Gump?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd like to know that. But then again, I got another Tom Hanks, Saving Private Ryan.
Dude.
Best World War II movie out there.
Facts.
I don't think you can compare to anything else.
He did Band of Brothers that season.
Yes, he did.
He has a crazy
has a knack for that.
admiration and respect, as well as the Two Poor podcast for the military.
Absolutely.
And those serving, the respect that we have, obviously, that we said his name a bunch. Tim Shea, we love you.
Hope to get him on soon.
Yeah.
Get him on the podcast soon, actually.
I heard like a week or two.
Could be. Could
Right?
be coming to you. That is going to be a great interview. I look forward to meeting Tim. You know him a heck of a lot better than I do. I can't wait to talk to him. He sounds like such a great guy. Just our dialogue together has been good.
John Travolta revealed that he turned down the chance to play the lead of Forrest Gump. Okay?
Oh, he would not have done that as well.
He would never.
Now, he played a good role in Phenomenon. Is that one of yours?
right
No
there.
shit. Look at you.
I thought that was one of the
That
coolest.
is creepy every time we do that.
I thought that was one of the coolest movies ever.
Okay, which goes back to a conversation that we've had previously of us liking certain actors in an abstract role that they're not normally,
Right.
like Adam Sandler in Funny People,
Right.
or Jim Carrey in The Number 23.
Dude, the number 23.
His best role.
Wicked,
His
bro.
best role.
Wicked.
Great movie.
What else you got?
And The Matrix. Man,
You talk about a first of its kind on that level.
That's why I put it on there. You
That
talk
level
the
was
first
madness.
of its kind. I know kung fu.
Yeah.
But no, that was one of the cheesier lines.
Hello,
but
Mr.
follow the white rabbit. I think the message behind that movie, and I put it as my number one because the message of that movie is what it applies today. What are you going to do? Are you going to go and research the truth, or are you going to take the pill that the news media, the government gives you? You know what I mean? Or are you going to do the research for yourself? So that's why I put that movie on there.
I think that's an awesome deal. All right, here we go.
So no debating on those. We're in appreciation of those for each other.
We're in good. All right,
awesome.
So we're going to go to the next one. All right, it's top 5 rappers. Go ahead.
All right, for me, my top 5 rappers, and I know we talked about this before. All I did was ask you, are we going to do this for what the world thinks or what we do? And so,
you think?
I know, and I'm good with that. So the 5 that have played an instrumental role in my life as far as music, Killa Priest, who's just a
Basic
genius.
Instructions before leaving Earth.
Acronym, Bible.
That guy
Love it.
can spit. Crazy.
Just look up
Lot of knowledge.
heavy mental.
Yeah.
I mean, he's crazy. Just super sharp dude. Has a podcast, and he's just bringing ridiculous topics. DMX.
I love that.
Just a deep cat. And all of my top 5, I think they're true to themselves.
Right.
They didn't sell.
No. DMX was that dude that came out. He didn't come out with 100 people on stage. Came out by himself. There was like 5 foot nothing that would absolutely eat your dinner.
Yep.
And I really respected that shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't just. I love the Cat Williams, man. Were you mad at breakfast? Came banging on Cheerios.
Yeah.
But DMX was real. I mean,
A lot of good. He had 2 platinum albums in the same year.
That's insane. Slipping hits me.
I gotta get up.
Hits me harder on a lot of levels than a lot of songs.
He was one of those MCs that he wasn't simple by any fashion, but his wordplay and his rhyme schemes were simple. He was spilling, right, the whole time, spilling some feelings, but he didn't have to physical, riggable, biggable, lickable type of MC.
He was
very
loud and articulate.
layman term,
Yeah.
made it make sense, and I believed him. That's all I know. God rest his soul. What else you got?
Have you, real quick, have you seen DMX, the prison interviews?
No.
You need
I'll
to
look it
watch
up,
that.
though.
You
I'll
need to
look it
watch
up for
that.
sure.
Hey, everybody, go and watch DMX, the prison interviews. We talked about the Cat Williams interview, where Cat Williams is dispensing a lot of information, a lot of hidden truths.
Yeah.
DMX did it years ago on some stuff about how they greeted him in the desert, pulled them over. Listen to check that out. Nas. NAS is the letters that spelled
The Son. Nas,
I love it. God's Son.
The Son.
My top 2 are NF, who's a Christian rapper, ridiculous lyricist. Whatever. Now you can frown all you want.
I don't. I
Just
think
check it out.
He's cool, man.
And Prodigy from Mobb Deep. That's my go-to.
Got their eyes on my body.
I love it.
All right, so my top 5: Prodigy,
Okay.
Jay-Z, Method Man, Biggie Smalls, and Andre 3000. Those are
Those
are my favorite MCs.
I want to go right to why Andre 3000. Why'd you put him on your list?
When the most impactful moment of my young life of listening to music and understanding music, loving hip hop, right? Trying to get myself to learn how to the craft.
Yeah.
We'd be driving around in Diesel's Honda through the neighborhood and AT Aliens.
Me and you.
And this dude could spin this shit. And the way he did it was almost like he wasn't trying. A lot of times it sounded like he was just fucking just getting it up. his wordplay is genius. He's a very, very smart dude, very articulate individual. But his wordplay coming from the South, coming from Atlanta, where Atlanta started booming and taking over in their little time.
Yeah. That was in that initial purge.
And I don't have anything against Big Boy. I think Big Boy is fire. I know all their songs, right?
Yeah.
But Andre 3000 is one of those people for me that just.
Okay, got you.
Biggie Smalls is always this funny topic. People are like, man, he didn't have enough out. He didn't put enough music out.
That was going to be a question,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Neither did you. But what I'm saying is what he did put out was quite good. Another thing that was pretty impressive that people do, famous people like Jay-Z and Lil Wayne and Ghostface and him, or people that aren't famous like my brother Diesel and Principal. They can do that shit in their head. It's amazing. This dude did a double album where almost every song is that good. The Ready to Die.
Yeah, and Life After Death. I love Biggie. We grew up. I remember when he passed. J-Rue, Keith, we were all at the Allison household. Shout out to the Allison boys. We were at their house, listening to the albums, in tribute. We were a part of the East Coast, West Coast. We were a part of that whole deal, which is crazy because I've gained so much more respect for Pop after he died.
Right.
I mean, how do you come out with more music, after death than you do, living?
They said that dude lived in a studio.
Workhorse.
And that's the same thing. Think about that. If you do it for a living, right, and you really love it.
Yeah.
Right? And some of your favorite rappers on the planet, I guarantee you they have 2,000 songs that you've never heard. And I'm being real when I say 2,000.
I believe that. That's why they're to the point to where they are in a lot of ways. It's just the work and the.
Both of us had Prodigy.
Yes.
And something we were discussing last night that I think is very interesting. All right. When Survival of the Fittest comes on, and you got a bunch of people that are at least, I'll say 1988, 89 back down.
Yeah.
Right? Down to our
80s babies.
When that song comes on, we're 42, 45, what are you, 48? When that song comes on, I know every fucking word to it.
Fucker.
Here's the thing that bugs me out.
What's up?
We're rapping 20-year-old's lyrics.
True. It's that powerful.
That's the thing that I think is so crazy is that we were young bucks and then we come up and then we're old and we've got kids and we got kids in college, etc.
And we're still
listening to the music.
Yeah.
Listen, man, Prodigy had that voice. He had that delivery.
Yes, I was going to say the delivery.
He had that real gritty deal, and he was an asshole. I loved it.
Yeah.
All right. And my last one with Jay-Z. So many people hate on that.
It's hard to argue him not being on anybody's top 5 list. My Minority Report, out of all the tracks, and I had a few of those albums, Minority Report is my favorite Jay-Z track of all time. Listen to it. It's talking about Katrina, after Hurricane Katrina happened. And I just love it, where he was talking about giving his money, stroked a check for a meal, but he didn't give his time.
Right.
So in the end, he didn't give a dime or a damn.
Right.
All I did was give my people, or give them money that left my people stranded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's,
it was.
deep.
But listen, just listen to that track, man. It's beautiful. I don't want to butcher that.
So fire stuff. Okay. Obviously, Method Man. Method Man was when Wu-Tang, and I love Wu-Tang. I'm a Wu-Tang freaking kid.
Yeah,
man.
It's almost like putting the whole group in there. It's hard to single out anybody.
But Method Man was one of those, his voice, his delivery,
his look, he had his whole persona.
Man, it was off the chain. All right, man, so we're going to go to music videos, okay?
Okay.
Again, I want...
You want to get a second pour in?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Drink it in. It always goes down smooth.
True that. The Penelope does. Shout out to Penelope. Hey, Sean, can you hook us up with some ice, my bro?
Can we get a little ice? We need some ice cubes in here. We're flying right now. We're up in the mountains right now thinking about going outside in the wilderness, maybe doing a couple of hikes, working on self-improvement, right? This morning I woke up and I did probably a 25-mile walk, right?
And 6 push-ups.
6.5. And then I got back.
He's trying baby steps.
I got back and I said, look, small victories. 25 miles. What did we want? We wanted 27.
He wanted progress.
We wanted 27.
Hey, quick question about the rappers though. Andre 3000. Would Andre 3000 be on your top 5 if he was from Sheboygan? Was it his delivery with that Southern slang? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that plays a little bit of a role in it. Like,
I'm just saying, man. A lot of people got stuff to say, you know. I'm just saying, we're from the South. We got something to say.
Shorty, I'm the king. Shorty.
Man, he said that shit at that award show when everybody was hating on these 2 young cats for winning that award, and he straight up said, "I'm just saying, this is the South, and we got something to say."
Yeah.
I feel like everybody in the room just shut up.
Can I put him as my 6th man on the team?
Let me see this. I don't know what's wrong with him, but
I don't know.
yeah, he's acting like a girl. All right.
Nothing against girls.
No.
I mean,
Well, the girl,
you know,
himself. My bad. That was bad for me.
yeah. We're not taking that one back. All right, so music videos. All right, go.
Music videos, man. This is gonna be a fun one.
Do something with your life.
All right,
Here.
it's gonna be a fun one.
Get a glass of the sacrament. Cheers. Bring it in for the real thing.
All right.
Wow.
Tupac.
I like that.
Tupac. I get around. Such a cool video.
Round and round.
All right.
Round we go.
All
yeah.
right.
I dig it.
Passing Me By Farside.
That is a underrated video. Passing me
And
by.
it was very, very cool. I love it.
It was a cool idea. Farside's an interesting group.
All right. Nirvana, Teen Spirit.
Classic. Classic.
Because
yeah.
when they came out and people are like, what the fuck is this? Because you go
Yeah.
from Guns N' Roses
That's
to
right.
dudes with makeup and tights on.
Yeah, hair bands to
this dude
grunge.
with his, within a three-piece band too. That's the other thing that I think is dope. It's a bass player, a guitar player, and a drummer.
And who was the drummer?
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl. Yeah, from Foo Fighters.
Dave Grohl.
It's Grohl.
Yeah, but we're in the mountains.
Oh,
Shut
it's
up.
Grohl.
All right,
It's
boom.
Appalachia. We're in Appalachia.
Here's one.
All right.
This Is America by Childish Gambino.
I hadn't seen that one. Okay.
It is not a nostalgic old video. It's actually a newer video, and it is a depiction on how fucked up society is.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. That sounds like something I'd like to see.
Some of the ills that they have to deal with police brutality, and just because I'm not gonna be that jerk off that says all police are bad and pigs. I'm not gonna do that, man.
No.
I know people that are police officers and they're good people.
Yeah,
right?
and that's a deep subject.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that there's been a couple times where you can loosely be like fucking pig, fucking blah, blah, blah. All right. Well, I don't know anybody in my life that has never had to really depend on a cop. There's been a time in your life where you depended on one.
Yeah, and the way they're so. We talked about this and you gave me a hard time about flying up to Seattle. Seattle is one of those cities that defunded the police.
Yeah, good job. Now you got people smoking crack, and
yes,
heroin
on the street. Yeah, you got people paralyzed on the street. Yeah.
All right, so so here's my number one most favorite video.
You got two more left, or did you just say 3? Did you say 4 or 3?
No, I've got one left.
Okay. All right, what's the last one?
November Rain. You can't tell me. All right, go. No,
okay. All right.
That's not the process.
I know. All right. Here's my 5. Crazy by Aerosmith.
Wow.
I love that video.
Okay.
Love that
Great video.
God's Plan. Drake.
Oh yeah.
It's a classic, and it's kind of one of a kind. Him spending that budget, helping people and stuff like that.
Cool.
It's a feel good.
That's very cool.
I love it. Sky's the Limit. Biggie 112.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Where it's showing the little, the little Biggie,
Yeah.
the little dude playing Biggie. Paparazzi by Exhibit.
Wow, what a fucking amazing video, but what an amazing song.
Underrated, man.
I wish
Underrated.
Exhibit never stopped. I wish he never stopped. He had a crazy voice. He had crazy delivery.
Yes. And that right there was probably his most powerful track. It's like where they say an artist's best work is their first album.
Right.
Because it's all the hunger, all the struggle to get seen and everything like that. It was in that song. I love it. And my number one, which is also the number one rock video of all time, I don't give a damn who says otherwise, November Rain.
Are you kidding me right now?
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it because we do this. We do this on a regular basis.
So you sit there and you think about like the stuff we were just talking about with Nirvana. Guns N' Roses was just a mega band, right? And they were known for their music videos. Then you've got this lead singer who's a fucking problem, right? All right, if a dude walks up in some biker short tights with a fucking bandana around his head and a little lipstick on, he could probably beat your ass. You need to relax.
Yeah.
You gotta relax. Don't talk about the biker shorts, right?
Yeah.
And then when he's doing the freaking heroin thing back and forth,
right.
Well, I don't
Mr.
know
Brownstone.
And then you have somebody that's equally as big in the band that you can't wait for. And who was that? Slash.
Yeah.
That guitar solo. And you know, it's a music video.
He's top 3 guitar players of all time.
It's a music video. It's real, but it's not real.
It was like 11 minutes.
And you're sitting there looking at it while he's playing in front of the church or whatever like that. And you're like, God, he's killing the guitar. But he's not. He is, but he's, thought it was water, but it's snot.
So it was so much fun. We talked about it on a previous podcast about how 2024 is the year of the concerts.
Come on.
2023, I got to go to Guns N' Roses to see them when they came to Charlotte with my 2 sons.
Shout out, Devin.
Yeah, exactly. With Jeff Maddox. Jeff Maddox was actually
Young
there.
Jeff Maddox?
With his son, my buddy John, who you've met, who owns the shop. His daughter Chloe was there, and wife, Tanya. And we were all there, 28 songs. And Axl sounded like old Axl.
I was supposed to go to that show and I turned it down.
And were you not supposed to bring Josh and Jacob?
Yeah, but we were busy trying to save the world. Anyway, what else?
Guys, call your uncle. I would have taken you guys, and y'all would have rocked it out with my kids, and we'd have had a blast, and it would have memories. And I know Josh is the guitar player. If he dude
got that Les Paul, mommy hooked him up for Christmas.
Oh man, good job, mom, because that's a great guitar.
Unbelievable. And this kid is just getting better and better and better. All self-taught. That's the thing that's crazy. He's just all self-taught. Okay. All right. Now here we go, Bridwell.
Yeah.
Top 5 breakfast cereals. What a great topic. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
whatever. You don't like this topic.
No, I do. Do you know how many times when you were younger and you're feeling a little loopy, right? And you're like, oh man,
I wonder what I'm got to eat in this house.
Right?
Cereal's a go-to.
God.
Morning, night.
Yeah.
Birthday, your birthday.
How many times have you got done eating cereal and fell asleep on the couch and then you wake up and you got friggin' milk all over your face?
Pause. Okay.
Pause.
That's uncomfortable silence. Pause. So I can't even go more into detail. I swear to God, because I was going to say I think to make a top 5 list of breakfast cereals, the milk has to be drinkable after you eat the cereal.
Pause. Go ahead. What's your top 5?
Top 5 Golden Grahams.
Oh. What a go-to.
Good one. It's a sleeper. It was one of those 6, 5, 7 kind of range, but I had to put it in top 5. It made the top. Tricks. They're for kids. You're not going to like this one, but Raisin Nut Bran.
Raisin Nut Bran was good.
It was really good. Yeah. Little almonds in there. Captain Crunch. With Crunch Berries.
With or without?
No, with. You can't have Captain Crunch without Crunch Berries.
I had Captain Crunch without Crunch Berries.
Could you not afford the Crunch Berries?
I know we were both broke. Mom? No. Hey, Mom and Dad, sorry.
I love you guys.
Ribwell's a jerk face.
Anyways, right, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right. Is that your number 1?
Well, can I read it?
Well, why don't you go? I'm fast forwarding in here.
Louise,
you're annoying me, Tubby.
All right, here.
Hey, what's up?
All right, Captain Crunch. Right, there's one on there. Captain Crunch.
All right.
All right, Fruity Loops.
Right?
Yeah, way better than Tricks. This is the thing that you have when you're growing up. You got the douchebags that have the Tricks, and then you're like, whoa, and then you got the people that have the Fruit Loops.
So all right, so we were poor growing up. We couldn't even afford Tricks.
Oh, okay.
It was like shenanigans or something. Cool. It was like the
Okay, Raisin Bran.
What?
Raisin Bran.
You went plain Raisin Bran?
Put sugar on it and cut up bananas.
Okay. All right.
Sugar and cut up
I can see Cheerios or Chex doing the bananas, but okay.
Okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You already said that first.
I said Captain Crunch.
You said Cinnamon Toast Crunch first.
I said Captain Crunch.
We'll rewind that.
Did I say Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Sean?
Yes.
He doesn't even.
That was a nod. Yes.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Raisin Bran, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch.
Without crunch berries.
Without crunch berries. You know what the last one
Plain.
is?
What? Honey
Chocolate
Smacks.
Rice Krispies.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Are you kidding me?
That's disgusting.
All right.
That's a tragedy. That is a travesty.
Hey
The breakfast
guys,
cereals
it's a
everywhere.
tragedy. We're making up new words.
That's right.
We're pioneering it. All
That's right.
So here we go,
That's
man.
a huge, massive tragedy.
So here we go. We're gonna go actors. Okay. We're gonna
Okay.
go actors, and this is obviously who's your favorite. Right?
Okay.
All right. I put Julia Roberts was
See,
one of them.
Okay, so you said, all right, you included actresses in it.
because I said actors and actresses.
we said actors to begin with, but you can't
said,
follow.
You said
anything.
actors because you're a chauvinist pig. Morgan
Digs today.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I want him. I want him narrating my biography.
I want us doing a podcast, but then
Yeah.
you're not even listening to us. He's just in the background saying, "Well, what these
That's
guys are
it.
talking."
He's
about
our
is
guest,
great."
and we just say, "Can you just talk for an hour?"
Yeah,
Let's
he's
go.
amazing.
Yeah.
But his
he is. He's a great guy.
Think about the movie Seven, like him and Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Think
different
about
role
him
for
playing
him.
Alex Cross. Think about, I mean, he just does well.
Yeah, he does.
There was a watch. Father's watch was in his ass. 3 years.
That was
Christopher Walken is
Amazing.
from,
What a
from
crazy
King of New
dude.
York to another Tarantino movie with Christian Slater and one of the Arquettes. I can't think of the name, but it's a freaking phenomenal movie. Anyway, he's in that. He's phenomenal. He's a great actor. All right, Al Pacino has always been
That's a good one.
in my top.
Okay.
All right, and then I would get. I'm not like this. Oh man, I'm so cool that I wouldn't get starstruck around people. I just don't. I've met people before and they're cool. They're humans like we are.
Absolutely.
If I met Denzel Washington, I'd be like, hey, and like
Yeah.
See,
Talented dude.
the one thing we're going to talk about it. I know that I'm breaking the process a
That's
little
fine.
bit
Go
here.
ahead.
Actors, it's a weird job, right? They have to people that are normal people that are not actors.
Normies.
They can put themselves into a place and play a character that's not their organic self. Sometimes that's weird feeling, right?
Yeah.
But if you listen to him talk, if you listen to him have speeches and talk to people, and
Like a college
inspire,
commencement,
yeah.
like he's done.
Small
Yeah.
minds talk gossip. No, it's my, you think about all those things. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. He would absolutely shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. He would
Shut
make
your mouth
me.
when you're talking to me.
He would make me starstruck, dude. He has got that crazy.
Is that your man crush?
No, I'm just a grown man saying that he's really good at what he does.
Yeah, I think you got a little bit of a crush.
I'm just being a grown up. Let me hear your top 5 actors since you don't like women.
I love women. Anyways, my top 5 is Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, great pick. Love that kid.
So it's funny.
kid.
It's funny when we talk about these
Underrated.
actors or actresses, what your favorite role for them is, and I'd like to ask that. So, but Leo DiCaprio, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix is a freak of nature.
Have you seen The Joker?
Yes.
That by far is his best role. Walk the Line was a good one.
Walk the Line was phenomenal.
But he is a great actor.
He is.
Great actor. Denzel.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Denzel role?
I love him in Training Day. I mean,
it's not what you know. It's what you can prove. I used that at work 2 days ago. Yeah. But mine would be Man on Fire.
Man on Fire was, oh my God, Man on Fire
What
was
a classic movie.
unbelievable, and I cry at the end of that movie.
I know it's emotional for me too.
Man on Fire. All right. Last wish. I wish you had more time. He's phenomenal.
He's great. Al Pacino,
Yeah, man. Okay.
Devil's Advocate. I cannot believe that I didn't put that down for my top 5 movies. That is one of my top 3 movies of all time.
Right.
So that's Any Given Sunday, Sin of a Woman.
Oh yeah.
He just has so many great roles. And then Tom Hanks.
Man, Tom Hanks.
you can't.
Tom Hanks is phenomenal actor, and the round table he did with a bunch of other actors when he was talking. He was like this too shall pass, when he was saying that, when it's like, all the bad stuff that's going on, things aren't going your way, blah blah blah, this too shall pass.
Yep.
And then he goes, everything's going good, life's good, things are good,
Yeah, that's right.
this too shall pass. That was a very good. People have a mentality of pigeonhole mentality, right? That's this too shall pass. I don't think a whole lot of people ever put it on that other spectrum. If you're doing great, job's good, health's good.
Yeah.
This too shall pass. Something else.
That's
anyway.
right. Yeah.
But great,
that's
great list.
Not getting too low on your lows, not getting too high on your highs. Being thankful when everything's going well. You know what I mean? And then being faithful when things aren't going well.
Yeah.
That's me.
When you think about the actors, right? You think about growing up and watching movies. This is what we did, right? One of my favorite movies back then, Ace Ventura, right? Fucking, are you kidding me?
Dude,
one of the best movies on the planet.
I don't like that movie at all. You know why I don't like it?
Why?
Because I heard you freaking quote that movie 17 million times when we were teenagers.
Is your number still 911?
Diesel, help me.
Dude,
God, do you know how annoying your your brother and I were so annoyed all the time. You're sitting there dribbling the soccer ball through the freaking house and quoting Ace Ventura. We wanted to punch you in the face. We did actually a few times.
What's up, AV? What's up, AV? What's up, JC? Right? All right, so you think about actors, right? The movies you're growing up in, right? You think about cereal. Man, this is a big deal, man. Sometimes you could go over to your friend's house and as a kid, and they're like, "Oh, you want some cereal?" And you're like, "Yeah." And they pull out some fucking cornflakes, and you're like,
I'm judging.
Okay,
I'm judging.
I'm judgy.
Sharing the same spoon, watching Saturday cartoons.
And then you think about movie video or music videos. Music videos was the precursor to the cell phone watching.
And YouTube and everything. Well, that's one of the reasons why I love we did 90s movies, because 90s, music videos in general, but that was huge in our 90s. So it kind of coincides.
Think about the 90s movies, late 80s, even early 80s, but late 80s and 90s era of movies. It's when the world started changing. It's when, like you said, the CGI, we got smarter, we got better at what we were doing, or the technology got better and all that. And so, essentially the graphics and the movies got better. It's crazy.
Well, comedy changed too.
Yeah.
80s were real. It was so funny. You remember Harry and the Hendersons?
Yes.
Go back and watch that movie now. They're cussing the whole freaking movie. And you wouldn't think that. You're thinking, that was a movie we watched when we were kids. It's okay. Heck no. They don't do that much cussing now in movies.
Dude, and I don't know where I heard it, but comedy is coming back. From what I heard, Joe Rogan, it was one of those fucking podcasts, but he said these comedy movies, they've gone downhill. Everybody's too scared to do anything because of the people that will try and cancel them. And they're going to say, you know what? I don't like the fact that you were making fun of somebody. That's shaming. All this.
Yeah,
and just
you hurt my feelings.
Listen, man, I don't ever want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't. I'm not built that way. I'm petty. If you're being a jerk, I'm gonna be a jerk. Right?
Yeah,
I can fight fire with fire pretty well.
I think you do like hurting people's feelings.
But look, seriously, for the sake of creativity, for the sake of being able to do stuff that's a little bit over the edge, like comedians. When you listen to comedians, Shane Gillis is somebody that I've been watching, and I'm liking what he's doing. He's doing stuff and saying things that are on the cusp of, I'm sure, a lot of people being upset.
Yeah, but go back and watch.
Funny.
Yeah, but go back and watch BET Comic View, which I know you watched back in the day, and I watched
what
too.
you're about to say.
And it was, man, the making fun of white people on there was prevalent all the time. Every time. And a lot of the shit was funny. Here's the thing. Let people do what they're going to do. If you don't like it, don't support it.
Yeah.
And if they don't sell anything, they're going to realize that they can't do that, and they're going to change their style. But don't stifle their creativity.
It's ridiculous, man.
All right, so impromptu, because I know we normally do 3 questions. We're going to skip it. Let's do an impromptu top 3 category. Your favorite comedians.
My favorite comedians. I'm going to say Ginnison. Is it Ginnison? The hell's, huh?
Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinison.
Oh, Sam Kinison. Oh, wow.
Yeah. You want to help? You want to help the people? You want to help the people over there? You want to help them? Want to help them with the starvation and stuff like that? Don't stop sending them food. Send them U-Haul trucks. Yeah, right. And you know why? You know why you You know why you're hungry over there? You know, you need to go to
the place with the food.
All right, look at this. You see this? This is sand. Oh, you know what's going to be in 100 years? It's going to be sand.
He was insane.
I heard a lot of stories on these podcasts about he was at the Comedy Store and Mitzi or whatever like that, I guess would have there was a like apartment up above it or something, and whoever was the act for the week or whoever was it, they would stay upstairs. So Pauly Shore and him stayed upstairs.
That's Pauly Shore's mom's
correct
place. Okay,
Mitzi Shore,
yeah.
And so she fucking kicked him out of there. It was like there was cocaine everywhere. There was just problems everywhere.
How did I find this in the shower? Along with a broken mirror. Why is there a broken mirror in the shower?
I'm a huge Cat Williams fan, dude.
He's making your top 3?
Yeah, man. I've always liked him.
Yeah,
and
me too.
To go back to a nostalgic place, and to be honest, Eddie Murphy was one of my favorite. There's not one. There's not
like
one.
Eddie Murphy Raw.
There's not one today. Look it up. That's beat his sales and what he did on that
way back in the day in an era where they didn't. Yeah.
And you're talking about and like the way that he made fun of white people by his incredible impersonations. He's like, hey, and he's acting like an Italian. He did it perfect.
Yeah,
I love that. But I love a lot. Man, I'm a huge fan of comedy. There's a new dude that is funny as shit, and I thought I was gonna hate him because of all the props and bullshit he does. His name's Casey Rocket.
Okay. Oh, is he a prop guy, like a Carrot Top type deal?
Not that extreme. Okay. But he's funny as hell, and he does this like crab walk type deal, and
did you like Carrot Top?
Real trap shit, huh?
Did you like Carrot Top?
God, Carrot
for 5 minutes,
maybe, man. He. It's so funny that he found his lane. He found a way to make money and have a pretty successful career. Yeah. But he's never going to be anything different than the guy with the stupid hair and steroid freak.
Yeah, weird. Yeah. It was a weird combo. That's kind of like Gallagher, though. Gallagher found that smashing watermelons for 40 years worked.
Dude, Gallagher, when he does the
crazy,
when he does the human language, when he does the
words,
yeah. He's like, comb, look at comb, right? Comb. All right, comb. Then you put a T there. Is it tome? No, it's not tome, it's tomb. And then he put it does it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so my favorite 3, Cat Williams, Chris Rock, and George Carlin. Carlin's my number 1.
Great 3.
Insane.
Hey, they got a club.
And you ain't in it. Americans like to do both, eat and shop. We should get rid of the bald eagle and just put the flag with a big bowl of macaroni and cheese.
Smart dude, man. Smart dude.
I think he was Cat Williams before Cat Williams was Cat Williams.
I think they tried to cancel him so many times and blackball his ass so many times because of what he was saying. But I'm impressed with that. All right, man. So, top 5 episode. First episode that we're doing in the mountains out here.
It's surprising we didn't have as many arguments as one might have thought on our top 5 list. What'd you say? I said, surprisingly, we didn't have as many debates and arguments on the top 5 list.
Turn your tone down a little bit. All right?
Hey, listen, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
So, I took time out of my day to come and do this podcast because what I want to do is go out there, hunt some birds, kill some rattlesnakes, eat them. But
he walked to the door, got tired.
You know what the cool thing is? No, I'm down 15 pounds, just so you know.
You are, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
There we go. Love it.
All right. I think that one thing that I do want to tell the folks out there is that we do have a crazy 2024. The lineup of guests that we have is crazy. The biggest thing that I like about this trip that we're doing up here is we're doing 3 or 4 podcasts in a weekend just to get the time, the reset, whatever.
Yep.
I really, really believe in one thing and one thing only, and that is constant forward momentum, moving, pushing, helping, loving, just letting people understand that if y'all have something that you're pushing, I want to help.
Yeah.
Reach out to me. I'm not saying that I'm going to just be able to change your life overnight. But what I will say is if you hit me up and say, man, I'm really trying to push this detail company, or I'm really trying to push this contracting company, or my wife is a hairstylist, hit us up. We literally have these platforms and we have this crazy amount of people that we can send your information to. Hit us up, because I'm telling you, 2024,
It's going to be big.
okay? What you got?
Constant evolution.
I like it.
I'm going to summarize everything that you said with constant evolution. 4 quadrants of health. Make steps to better yourself every single day.
That's it.
Help yourself out. Help your family out. The better you are, the better you are for your family. The better you are for the workplace, your career, all your side projects. Hit us up. Let us know what you think about our top 5 episode. Let us know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, let's debate. Because sure enough, you leave us a message, we're going to comment back.
Yeah, facts only.
Just come with something good. Don't come with any weak shit.
Pause. All right. Hey, good job.
Huge pause.
I love it.
Love you, brother.
Love it.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, brother. Oh, I'm telling you something. This mountain air,
Yeah.
right? Like I could
good stuff.
traverse through the woods out there.
We should just keep going.
Right?
Hey, welcome back.